Hello, all of you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, and this is Agents of Reflection Scar, Season 2, Episode 1, Mirrorpool Reborn. We have decided to start doing seasons with this campaign, and this is one of our Digimon tabletop RPG campaigns being run with our custom Scar system, or Stories and Creatures in Alternate Realities. This system is available for open playtest on our Discord as well as itch.io. Go take a look at it and let us know what you think. For now, we'll get started with introductions, beginning with Matteo.
Hey guys, I'm Materasu, the storyteller for this campaign. Thank you for having me on, Zim.
Absolutely. I am Razim, and I am playing as Cashel, the Shadow Metal type Kudamon. And off to David.
Hello, I am Merl, and I am playing David, the basic type Galmon. Off to Sammy.
Hey, I'm Sammy. I'm Gibgab. I'm playing Sammy, the Windfire type Biomon. On to you, Wyatt.
Hello, I am Azure, and I'm playing Wyatt, the electric metal type Pulsemon.
All right. Let me just grab some water real fast.
I can do it, Zim. It's fine. That was being dramatic.
So, today we are going to be starting off with the Season 1 recap. Cashel, or Castle, David, or Bishop, Hyro, or Queen, Sammy, or Pawn, and Wyatt, or Knight, joined Mirrorpool, a secret organization that dealt with incursions of Digimon, powerful creatures from another world, into the human world. To help combat these threats, these new agents received the ability to transform into their own Digimon forms from Valen Castillo, the supposed leader of Mirrorpool, locked away deep in the Mirrorpool headquarters. The agents received their first mission from Celestia Reborn, the contract broker at the base. The team, accompanied by a senior agent, Enoch... I'm not sure how to say her last name.
Kupon.
That, went to investigate strange weather. The agents found that the weather was a trio. The agents found that the weather was caused by a trio, who were later revealed to be 3 of 7 agents who defected from Mirrorpool, using large amounts of fire to break down a door to a bunker. The inside of the bunker was a massacre by the time the agents made it inside. One of the trio was captured, but the other 2 did manage to escape with whatever they were after. Back at the HQ, Cashel used good cop tactics to extract information from the captive, Ishmael, or Cronin. He gave the agents more information about Mirrorpool than the agents had received from the agency up to that point, and alluded to a darkness within it that the agents didn't know of. Friction emerged between Reborn and the agents due to the sheer lack of information that the team was working with. Wyatt also asked Ishmael about the world Digimon came from, and how hostile it was. The second mission the agents were assigned to was to remove a Digimon at a Furry convention that was gaining too much attention. The suggested method was to destroy the Digimon, but the agents didn't much like that idea. Cashel and Sammy learned that Reborn called most of the shots at Mirrorpool due to Valen being locked up for his safety. Devices to open and close rifts were acquired, and the agents learned that Jacob Davis, or Gatecrash, was supposed to defect with the other 6, but got cold feet and had since put it behind him. The agents were sent on their mission with another agent, Estrella, At the convention, the agents found the Digimon, a black Galgamon named Ido. They used food to get the Digimon somewhere they could talk, and peacefully convinced him to go back to his own world through the rift he came in through. At the rift, they found a Betel Gamamon that was trying to prey on Ido, and got pulled into the human world as well. The Betel Gamamon was captured, and Ido was sent home, but not before Wyatt asked him to search the other world for a human named Edger.
You had to get one more in.
I just had to get one more in, yes. Very human named Edgar. The Betel Gamamon was left in the care of Estrella, who tortured the creature while the agents took time to enjoy the convention. They learned that Wyatt had a brother named Edgar, who had been pulled through a rift and had been missing for 8 months. Sammy was haunted by a Piedmon in the elevator, and in a twisted interrogation-turned-murder game show, was forced to choose who out of Anouk, Valen, and Estrella would be killed. A mysterious third party assured Sammy that would be okay, and Sammy chose Valen. Receiving Sammy's recounting of the haunt, the team decided to get back to base as soon as possible. On the way back, having seen how traumatized the Betel Gamamon was from Estrella's treatment, some of the agents began distrusting her. Back at headquarters, Cashel reported Sammy's haunt to Reborn, and when they went to check on Valen, they found him dead, reduced to a bloody mess. The third party from Sammy's haunt revealed herself to Cashel. She was Lucia, another Mirrorpool defector, and she rewound time so that Cashel could save Valen's life. The Betel Gamamon was processed and given the name and call sign King, before being painfully destabilized into a Digicore and stored away. Due to Hyro's call sign Queen, the T's, turned misunderstanding, turned incorrect assumption that Hyro and King were in love began. I don't know, it did wind up being true, just saying. The agents were then assigned their third mission: investigate the radio silence and distress signal from a Mirrorpool compound in the Middle East. That evening, Hyro was forced into a date with fellow agent David Burrow, or Seer, by Cashel. Hey, it was a blind date, and Cashel strongly encouraged it, because, you know, he shouldn't be sleeping with the enemy. Frickin' people, you know, putting their own opinions into a thing like this. What the hell? Painting Cashel in such a terrible light. Ugh.
The nerd.
Anyways, it turned out Burrow wasn't gay like people thought, so both of them agreed to call off the date. Zaria Crane, also known as Crane, the agency's vehicle specialist, had invited the agents to a party, and while David, Hyro, and Wyatt were wallflowers, Sammy and Cashel had fun. Sammy danced with Inuk, and later went with her to her room. Jiro Hayashi, scholar, the young man in charge of the agency's commissary, tried to pickpocket Cashel and failed miserably. The agents were supposed to go on their mission with Jiro, but he was far too hungover from the party. They exchanged him for Jacob, who didn't even have a Digimon form, by throwing Jiro under the bus for drinking while only 19. And man, was that sweet justice.
Sweet
Justice indeed.
Missing from this Season 1 recap, Jiro screwed over several of us.
He
I had to
swindled
cut
me.
things. I had to cut something.
You say several, but you know.
Mostly David.
Yes, mostly David, but still. He was also just an asshole, and, you know, he tried to pickpocket Cashel as well. But anyways, the agents arrived at the compound in the pouring rain. Definitely not there because certain someone decided to piss off one of the other groups and they returned fire. Absolutely not that at all. No. But people in the base were going crazy and killing each other. The group found a lab that ran experiments on digicorns. But all the scientists were dead by firing line. Sammy was once again haunted by Piedmon, this time outside an elevator, and got a new scar over his right eye for his trouble. In the center of the complex, the agents found a cat-like Datumon, torturing Wyatt's brother Edgar. This Digimon was also a former agent of Mirrorpool that defected, El Fusilado. He seemed to have designs on Mirrorpool and used Edgar to get information out of Wyatt. The team were saved at the end by a rough fight by Ido. At the end of a rough fight by Ido, who would turn out to have brought Edgar back from the Digimon world. Fusilado was captured and Wyatt and Edgar reunited. Edgar had Digicore shards embedded in his left arm, and was 3 years older due to the time moving 5.5 times faster in the Digimon world. Jacob relayed an order from Reborn to execute Fusilado. Cashel took him away to supposedly do the deed himself. But after a tense conversation with the Digimon about choices and responsibility, Cashel opened a rift and released Fusilado into the other world. After a long process of vexating anyone still alive in the complex, the agents returned to headquarters. Edgar was locked up until the extent of his condition could be assessed. Cashel reported to Reborn and argued with her about her hatred of Digimon. She also told Cashel that Edgar would either be recruited if he was of any use to Mirrorpool, or vetted and sent home if he wasn't. I think you mean vexed. Or vexated.
Yeah, it doesn't like the word vexated. For some reason.
Yeah. The team was also given a week of vacation, likely so Reborn didn't have to deal with them. Cashel then went to Valen and told him everything he had witnessed in Mirrorpool. Reborn visited Edgar with Wyatt's supervision and had a medical team check his condition. She offered to send Edgar home to his family, but the brothers had no immediate family besides each other. Meanwhile, King, who had escaped his inhumane imprisonment and was staying with Hiro, had stolen Jiro's laptop, and in the infirmary, David had made friends with a Wanyamon that had begun to haunt him. Haunt is a strong word for it.
It's the
He's
technical
my little
term.
buddy.
I know it's the technical term, but still strong. I mean, you're fine to use a word that doesn't exist for a activity that doesn't exist, Maddie. Just saying.
I know. I'm just open apology to the chat and to the YouTube audience. I messed up as a not super familiar English speaker.
Every English major in the audience is gonna be angry at you. All like maybe one of them.
I don't think they'll be
For
angry
clarity.
at him because words are made up all the time. I mean, fucking hell, look at
clarification, though,
Skibbity.
For clarification, vexate is a word. Vexated is not.
Skibbity, 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 skibbity.
Fucking sucks. I hate this language.
We all do.
Yeah. But anyways, having heard about the mistreatment of Digimon and mismanagement of Mirrorpool under Reborn, Castillo broke out of his cell with little effort and confronted Reborn. It turned out that the council that was supposed to be running Mirrorpool had been disbanded for 20 years, and Reborn had truly taken over leadership of Mirrorpool. Reborn was imprisoned in Valen's old cell, and he took over once again, taking his place as the leader of Mirrorpool. Something that was left out of here was that Cashel, of all people, argued that she should be left alive. Because, yeah, Valen and really wanted her dead. And to be fair, Cashel does too. Solves so many problems, you know?
Yeah.
King was officially allowed to stay with Hyro. Cashel found correspondences between Reborn and a mysterious MS, talking about identifying the defectors through Jacob, keeping Valen in the dark, and the team starting to catch on to things. After a travesty of errors and misfortunes further cementing the false idea that Hyro and King were in a relationship, including a particularly spicy pillow that somehow was in Hyro's room, the agents were assigned their fourth mission. Defector...
I didn't write that.
It's definitely in here. Absolutely. Defector Gerald Kerbold was reaching the end of his life and wanted to give intel to Mirrorpool. The agents were to retrieve him from his manor, swarming with local soldiers, and safely escort him back to Mirrorpool. As the agents prepared, Edgar was released from holding to stay at Mirrorpool until his condition could be dealt with. Valen also mentioned that someone in the digital world might be able to cure Edgar, and or deal with Sammy's haunting. Also, that said individual was the source of his powers, everyone else's by proxy. The agents also surmised that the region Reborn hated Digimon was because Fusilado had killed her mother and predecessor, Nissa Reborn. On site, Sammy was used as a distraction while the rest of the team infiltrated the manor, the one singular actual use that Sammy has had. Inside, they found James...
Ouch, Azure.
I did not write that.
I'm just reading what I'm seeing here, man.
Zim is.
Can't believe you
reading
wrote that,
directly
Azure.
from your
Sim is
script.
ad-libbing.
I trust Zim so much that I'm not even gonna fact check him on that.
Inside...
Azure did not write that.
No, he did not. Inside, they found James Rickaby, and absolutely annoying. Who turned out to be half Digimon and to have a disgust for humans. Cashel and David found Kerbold in a panic shelter beneath the manor. Cashel had the others extract normally, while he, David, and Kerbold escaped into the Digimon world. The team in the digital world traversed through the surreal landscape towards Mirrorpool HQ. David talked with his Wanyamon little buddy on the track, and who no one else could see. After David explained about little buddy, Kerbold expressed distrust towards... Kerbold wasn't there.
What is written? What is
Yes,
written
he
makes
was.
sense.
Kerbold went with you guys through the digital world.
Yeah.
Oh, right, yeah, never mind.
That's how you got him home.
Right.
Mhm.
For some reason, my brain was putting David on the helicopter or plane.
Aw.
Gotcha.
My bad. Anyways, Kerbold expressed distrust towards the Wanyamon, who seemed to dislike someone not trusting him. When Cashel questioned Kerbold about his supposed intel, it came up that the only one that knew Kerbold was going to Mirrorpool was Crescendo, a former member of Mirrorpool who had a falling out with Valen. Despite the 2-day walk, the team in the Digimon world managed to beat the agents in the helicopter back to base. The agents got overpaid for the mission due to Valen being so out of touch thanks to his centuries-long stay in a cell. The agents also put together that Jacob and Inuk were married, and with Jacob's permission, Sammy began dating Inuk. Well, they kind of already had started dating, kind of unofficially before that. but-
Retroactive permission.
Yeah. But anyways, the next morning started early with a power outage. The agents, despite being told to stay put, went to check on Valen, who was fine. But in the process, they found David Burrow dead in Jacob's office. The agents were assigned their 5th mission: investigate the murder of Burrow. Over the course of the investigation, the agents found a strange magnifying glass that shows snippets of the past of locations and objects. Found out MS was Myla Scyther.
Myella Scyther.
That. Learned that Burrow was in with Reborn and Mayella, but wanted to out. Learned Myella Scyther was Estrella. Detained Mayella. Disproved Mayella's alibi, which made her the prime suspect. Found out that Reborn and, I'm just going to say Estrella, were part of a full-blown conspiracy to take over Mirrorpool. Figured out that said conspiracy involved at least 1/3 of Mirrorpool. The agents agreed to not tell anyone outside of the 5 of them and Castillo about the conspiracy. Castillo also brought up that after Estrella was dealt with, Sammy's haunt had to go before they could begin chipping away at the conspiracy. Hyro gave his phone to King to play games on while he took a shower to decompress. King accessed the messages between the agents where sensitive information was. Cashel was incensed by this and stormed into Hyro's room. He pulled Hyro from the shower and harshly chewed him out for the breach in information security. Cashel ended his tirade by telling Hyro to either get his act together or leave. Estrella's interrogation went smoothly for the most part. She admitted to the murder of Burrows. She also confirmed that many of the people working for Reborn aren't doing it because they want to. Frustrated with her situation, she clams up, ending the investigation. That night, Cashel and King met up outside the headquarters ground level. They were going to fight to settle their differences. If King won, Cashel would treat Hyro and him better. If Cashel won, he could have King leave, shatter his core, or do whatever he wanted with him. And that is where we ended Season 1.
Thank you all for coming to the first session of Season 2. God, we are an hour past start time. Wow.
To be fair, we're only 22 minutes into the recording.
Of course. So, before I get too excited, what do we have going on after this session?
I've got nothing in particular planned.
So it's okay if we go a little over, is what I'm asking.
I don't think so on Merl's end, at least.
Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow.
Okay, alright. And what's our... I'm sorry, what is today's end time?
10 p.m. Central.
Gotcha. Okay, so we got time. Alright. So, we had indeed left off with... with Cashel kind of pushing himself off the wall he had been leaning against, and King kind of backing up, giving him the space to position himself as he would. Honorable, despite his initial misgivings. King would stand motionless, awaiting Cashel's first move.
Cashel will take his Digimon form. And otherwise... yes, he is going to make the, generate grasping shadows that try to force their ways down his throat. His age-old strangling shadows.
Alrighty. Just to kind of move this along, we're going to simplify things just a little bit. Did you want to do simplified roles or no roles at all for this kind of storytelling?
I think for this, we'll just do no roles. Just, fight and, because we don't want to take too long with this scene.
Yeah. So
they fought, they fought, and they fought, and they fought.
So yeah, The grasping shadows climb up King's legs, moving their way up through his chest and making their way towards his mouth. King responds quickly by raising his right hand and sending a large ball of fire towards the smaller Cashel in hopes of breaking his concentration.
Well, luckily he is small and easy to he can evade easily. Utilizing his height to his floating to great advantage.
Alrighty. Is that what Cashel does?
He's gonna keep his focus.
At this, King will huff, conjure a bit more fire into either hand before closing both and coughing a torrent of flame that dispels your shadows. Tricks like you did to that Datumon aren't going to work on me. Try harder, he says, casting another fireball in your direction.
I see. He's going to step to the side, or, float to the side again. You've got all of this, and yet you still can't hit me.
You responding with your own attack at all, or just
For now,
dodge and
he's
chirp?
going to, ready to dodge.
Got you. We'll just see. I was always a fan of accuracy by volume, he says, raising his other hand and beginning to fire more but smaller projectiles in your direction.
Hello, Dunbrine. Okay, well that will probably hit at least one. But otherwise, he's going to continue to try to dodge as many as possible. And meanwhile, he's going to control the shadows behind King, trying to raise them up to surprise him from behind. With the same strangling.
Alrighty. This time, your shadows do manage to catch King by surprise. As his breath draws short, he finds himself conjuring another pair of fireballs, preparing to dispel your shadows again. And this is when Cashel sees an opening.
Oh, well, he's going to take it. He is going to quickly float in and using his tail, essentially like a shotgun blast is going to go off as he smacks him in the chest with his tail.
Alrighty. Yeah. Distraction works wonders. King doesn't even notice your tail floating near to his chest and basically exploding, sending him backward into the adjacent building with a bit of a thud. He barely manages to keep his feet, dispelling the shadows you cast before. Why couldn't you just stop, Cashel? Is it so hard to treat Hyro with the same decency that you treat everyone else? He says, rushing forward and attempting a massive overhand strike, fire wreathing his fist.
Cashel's going to be focusing on dodging here, but probably will not be quite enough to do that. Yeah, he's not very good up close. um, I gave him the same treatment that I've given to Sammy, Wyatt, and David. He needs to learn, he needs to be better if he wants to survive in this.
Let's see. Tell me, did the man at that relay survive? He says, throwing another punch overhead. Did David Burrow survive? He says, sending another. Do you think Nissa freaking Reborn's gonna survive? He says, bringing up his right foot for a kick.
You
This
left
is
your
over.
Reborn?
Yeah. This is
Sorry,
already
yeah,
dead.
Celestia.
I only have control over my team. I have been doing everything that I can to make sure that their odds of survival are the most they can be.
Hyro doesn't need your control, he says, bringing both hands in front of him and casting a massive fireball in your direction.
Cashel is definitely getting hit by a lot of this, at least partially. Lots of grazing. If I don't get him trained up to be appropriate for this, he will die immediately. He would have died about a dozen times over already if not for me.
He could use a better trainer. You've landed one hit on me, he says, rushing forward with another punch. This one very wild and fueled by emotion.
Cashel is going to float down and let him go, kind of let himself go between King's legs and deliver another one of those shotgun blasts to his back.
And yeah, by this, King is flung forward into the building that you had been leaning on at the start of the fight. He lets out a hiss as he exhales through his teeth and says, "Okay, do." Before turning and taking another swing at you. This time, not even bothering to conjure power to his fists, just trying to land strikes.
Cashel is mostly hanging on by simply being crafty and dodging, and but still, lots of still getting caught a little bit with glancing blows here and there. He has potential, and you are holding him back.
Face it, Cashel. Without Castillo's gifts, you're weak, he says, bringing both hands down towards the top of Cashel's head.
As this blow goes for Cashel's head, a brilliant orange mask forms, blocking the attack. Cashel's body melts into shadow, a determined smile the last thing King sees as the Kudamon disappears into the floor. I am doing this for the good of Hyro, and the good of Mirrorpool and my team, Cashel whispers from nearby, before a blade-like tail slides through King's chest. It withdraws swiftly, several more slashes crisscrossing over the Betel Gamamon's body, before King is allowed to collapse to the ground. In front of King, the shadows coalesce into a must-align Repamon, a holographic mask Sorry, I got distracted by something. A holographic mask protecting his face, those steely orange eyes blaze with determination behind it. The quadrupedal creature steps forward slowly and pushes one large paw down on King's chest, as Cashel leans down close to King's ear and whispers, "Now, this is how it's going to go."
King's eyes widen, and he begins to shudder. It's all he can do to kind of bring a hand to the paw sitting on his chest, and he's trying his best to move it, but he just can't. As he mutters, "That's not possible. Humans can't just do that."
I guess my so-called borrow power isn't so borrowed after all, is it?
King sighs and lets his arm fall to his side, his other hand upraised, and in surrender.
I guess that's where we end that scene then. Gotta keep that suspension up, everyone.
Even when it's not storytelling.
Bruh.
What do you mean it's not storytelling?
No, even when you're not the storyteller, you're still cliffhanging us.
I mean, to be fair, this was worked on between both Maddie and I.
Yeah, I
Yes.
figured.
Also, I'm glad you picked up on the cue to start your part of that scene when he said Castillo's gifts. Although I'm sad that I said that before saying the big line.
That's alright.
So, the next day, David, Sammy, Wyatt. About what time in the morning would Cashel send his message out, and what would it say?
Oh.
Well, we kind of went with the Castillo's going to call us.
You have a funny definition of we, Zim.
Oh, I mean, if you want to change
No,
that.
no, we can go with that. It's fine. I just misunderstood somewhere. So yeah, in that case, still, at what time would he ask them to do that?
0900. He'll let them sleep slightly.
Oh.
So at roughly 9 in the morning, everyone will receive a message from Castillo requesting a meeting in his office as soon as possible.
Okay, well, Wyatt, who's probably up before then, it is just like, I don't know, working out in his room or something, will go to Castillo's office after, bidding Edgar stay safe and, stay in the room, don't do anything crazy. I'll be back shortly, and then he'll head out.
Edgar will insist on giving you a hug before you leave. The
Aw, brotherly love.
The rigid digicores kind of poking your side as he hugs you, reminding you while you're still here.
Wyatt hugs back before heading on his way.
All right. David,
Hello.
what is your response to this message?
So David would have woken up probably like an hour previous and headed down to eat some breakfast. So he'll be finishing that up as soon as the message. He'll be policing his tray right around the time he gets the little ding that he has a message. He'll look at it, and then reason what it's about, and then go to Castillo's office.
Alrighty. And finally, Sammy, on the back of what was certainly another interesting night, how are you receiving this message?
Probably will have waken up earlier. Already getting breakfast. Waiting for the cereal to settle. He gets the message. Sends a reply. OM. Another message. W. Another message. OMW asterisk. And it heads
Oh
over
my
with the
God.
bowl of cereal in his hands. Notably,
you
he has
do
not
know.
touched it. He is just the bowl of cereal and milk.
You two have a way of adding charm to plain text.
Yeah.
Head pats the Gabby. Yeah. Upon arriving at Castillo's office, conspicuous by his absence is Cashel. And Castillo will kind of raise an eyebrow as Sammy arrives, thinking, or saying even, well, I thought surely Cashel would arrive before you. Is he doing all right?
I don't know. Did something happen to him? Oh no. Don't tell me he's got haunted too or something.
Well, I'm good with Cashel arriving now, if you would like.
Go for it.
Cashel enters the office, still in his Repamon form. He looks tired. Clearly having not slept, and he's got a few bandages on him.
How's the other guy?
What does David walk in and just say that?
Gone.
Wait, you killed Cashel?
You know what?
am
Wyatt's gonna
Cashel.
enter on that, and then quickly have his fears assuaged by Cashel.
Oh, I figured that Cashel was arriving last.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Regardless.
that comment will come when Cashel arrives. Because that's not Cashel, clearly. Doesn't look like Cashel. A little bit.
Don't teach my hamster to suck eggs.
Okay, let me know.
Even doing...
Hasn't even been an hour.
It hasn't even been an hour.
It's Giemond. He doesn't need time.
Crap. Geeman, please send that to Matteo. So, part of this being so awkward here is that for some reason, Matteo and I cannot message each other today.
That's
The
true,
messages
yeah.
are failing.
Yeah, that's right.
Everybody else can message, like I can message with Gib Gab, and Gib Gab can message Matteo and stuff, and it's just for some reason, anytime that Matteo and I try to send a message to each other, it fails. So yeah.
Which is apparently an app-wide issue with only very specific channels, which apparently includes his and mine.
Yeah. There's a couple.
disappointing.
There's one other channel I found that did not want to load, but yeah, this is really freaking weird. But yeah, Geeman, please send that directly to Matteo.
Okay, I'm sorry. What was the last thing that was said in the room?
Well, Wyatt
Um,
entered, or Wyatt said something, or
Okay, so it's a small recap here. Are you wanting to be the last one in, Wyatt?
I mean, sure.
Okay.
That's a
So-
funny thing to enter on.
Yeah. So yeah, Cashel just says, I am Cashel.
Huh.
Oh,
I mean, Wyatt's just doing Cashel a quick once over because this is new.
did you like?
Covered
Do
in
you have any workout routine?
bandages, singed
Has a
fur all
sword.
over.
Holographic mask, blade for a tail.
Castillo will approach with furrowed brow, but keen interest in his eyes as he kind of runs a hand along the neck fur of Cashel. He says, "An exquisite form. Damaged, but the original beauty of this form still intact. Nevertheless, I have to ask, how did you receive it?"
It just kind of happened. I'll fill you in on more of the details of what happened, but suffice to say, King and I fought. I won. King is no longer with us. Hyro also.
What?
Huh?
Like, no longer with us, like what happened with Fusilato, or no longer with us, like, for real?
So, out of character reminder, did Cashel actually reveal that he didn't kill Fusilato to the rest of you?
I do not think so.
Oh, right. Well, I mean, that's still because Cashel did say, okay. So,
So Cashel had told all of you that he killed Fusilato and kept it
yeah.
only to himself that he let Fusilato go.
Okay,
But
so
if
let me
he,
rephrase
I
that.
forget if he actually did say, I don't think he did actually reveal that he let Fusilato go.
Okay.
At least
let
not to
me
all of
rephrase
you. He
it.
did say that to Castillo.
No
Gimmon
longer-
thumbs up on this one.
No longer with us, as in, and he runs like his thumb across his neck, like Fusilato, or no longer with us, as in they have left.
Like Fusilato.
What did you do? Castillo asks.
I think that is a conversation best for the privacy.
Castillo's eyes will flick to the rest of the party, gauging any objections to this.
I mean, Wyatt clearly is troubled by this, but he's not saying anything.
very visibly uncomfortable, Sammy.
David is introspective.
Very well. Then we will be talking about it afterwards. Cashel.
Cashel gives a nod.
Now, on to matters concerning the agency at large. We're going to be revamping large parts of the headquarters. We need to rebuild this place from the ground up. Better security, better staff, all these things. You, more than I, know what it's like on the outside. You know what a modern facility should look like. And so I will be entrusting the design, the architecture, to you. Does anyone object to this?
It makes sense.
I think we should
Shell's
do
eyes are
everyone.
sparkling under the mask.
I won't make you personally responsible for micromanaging the entire headquarters. After all, you are accomplished agents with more missions to do. But a floor plan and a basic overview of our future staff would be appreciated, he says with a nod. If you are to accept this task, those are my expectations of you. Is that clear?
Understood.
Affirmative.
Certain sigh, like a nervous sigh from Castillo, indicates he's not used to talking like that. Not used to delegating and giving orders in this way, but your cooperation is encouraging. And then he'll say, speaking of, one of the major things that we need to implement, and a task I have already saddled one Jacob Davis with, is giving us ways to infiltrate the other world. It's becoming dangerous in the current geopolitical climate to send planes everywhere. As you know, drones are becoming incredibly prevalent over certain regions in the East, and there will be no end to conspiracy theories about why helicopters are flying over heads in America. So, we're going to have to find you another way to traverse the world. Please include plans for such a facility within the headquarters as you develop.
I mean, jet skiing would be pretty cool. We could do that.
Sammy, jet skis only work over water. How are we gonna get anywhere in landlocked areas?
You're right. We should make flying jet skis.
Paw to face.
Sammy, just in case that is a path you want to go down, don't you think that would arouse just a little bit too much suspicion?
More suspicion than the helicopter.
Maybe.
No, we want to be subtle, under the radar. We don't want a neon sign pointing, Mirrorpool agents here.
It would be so cool, though.
And finally, in dealing with the new construction, I'm going to... How do I say this? I'm going to be making less than overt actions to separate conspirators from each other and to investigate them as individuals rather than the larger group that they acted as under Reborn. This will take time, but know that various diversions resulting in lockdowns will occur. I say lockdowns, but it's going to be framed differently. construction restricts movement. You know how it is.
Mm-hmm.
I do hope this is not too inconvenient to your act.
I mean, renovations is the perfect way to do it, to cover it.
Makes sense.
Wonderful. Then that is all I have for you. Your next true operation will be coming through in a couple of weeks. Hopefully after the renovations are finished. For you, Sammy, we may need to make a separate trip to deal with that thing what is noodling around inside your head.
Is it his head?
He's
I mean, the
he's
sooner the better.
exaggerating.
Mm-hmm.
But
The sooner the better. I don't mind.
but I will let you all come to me when you're ready to take on that operation. Know that there's a tough fight ahead of you heading into such a powerful Digimon's own server.
I'm ready.
I mean, not right this second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure if we went in there right now, we'd be mollywopped.
Sammy is intensely staring at Castillo.
Wyatt gives a look to David for the word mollywopped.
What?
I don't think I've ever heard anyone say the word mollywopped unironically.
It's true, though.
Wyatt just pinches the bridge of his nose.
If there is no other business to attend to at this moment, you are dismissed. Save for Cashel, of course.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
He's gonna turn to leave.
Wyatt's going to go as well.
David will follow the caravan.
Castillo will kind of fast walk over to the door, close it, then turn to Cashel and say, "What happened?"
King wanted to fight me. He told me that if he won, I would have to treat him and Hyro better. If I won, he would leave, or I could destroy his core, or whatever I chose on that.
And your choice was to erase him.
No. I did not lie to them when I said that I treated him the same as I did Fusilado. I have sent King and Hyro to the digital world. Hyro wanted to go there anyways and live his life as a Digimon in the first place. And he frankly is not cut out for this kind of life. So I spent the evening getting supplies together for them, getting them transported away in secret. I'm not telling the others because I don't want them to go chasing after Hyro to try and convince him to come back or anything of that nature. Because frankly, I believe truly that he will be far happier with this. And he did not fight me at all on it, so I think he thinks so as well.
Castillo sighs, rubs his temples a bit, and says, I understand your choice, Cashel. I only wish you had consulted me first.
Unfortunately, I did not have much time on that, but you are correct, I should have.
So, as recompense for your actions, I'm going to have to hold you to that promise. Well, more suggestion that you made a little while back. He says, turning back to his desk. You see, I do believe you said that when we and your party got some downtime, you wished to take me out somewhere more isolated.
Yes.
Somewhere where I can reattune with the nature of this world.
Yes, I have a small fishing shack over in Ireland.
He smiles and says, "Is it still your want to take us there?"
He will give a nod.
Good. Then that is all the apology I will need. He looks at the door and says, "Now, in order for your little fib to hold up, we're going to have to put on a bit of a show."
Technically not a fib. I told the truth.
From a certain point of view.
What? He said he treated them the same way he treated Fusilado.
Exactly.
It's the truth.
So, I do not wish to startle you, but I am going to shout at the top of my lungs, turn my flames red, and turn them up to 11. To truly sell this idea that they have of you.
That'll get the scuttlebutt flowing.
I'm just imagining Sammy is outside the door, their head pressed against it, trying to listen, can't hear anything.
I mean, it would be Wyatt too.
Oh, so both of you are out there trying to listen through the door?
Yes.
David's just like, why are y'all being so juvenile?
Juvenile?
And-
I think, hold on. I
Because
think
I
he's
don't
gonna
believe
yell
for a
at me.
second Cashel actually killed anyone.
Well, that's obvious.
Especially Hyro.
Castillo will look at Cashel, kind of meeting his eyes, and say, "So, do you think you can put on an act for just a little longer?"
He will nod.
I can't really sell this moment right now because people around me are trying to sleep. But know that if I could turn the gain down on my microphone and shout at the top of my lungs, this line would be delivered as angrily as I can possibly muster. He says, "Good. Then get the hell out of my..." And, like, as he's telling you to get the hell out of his office, the flames are rising on his shoulder, turning red, nearly touching the ceiling, as the door flies open seemingly on its own accord.
Nah, at that point, Wyatt grabs Sammy to not get hit by the door.
You don't get a chance. He's already gone.
Dotted line imprint of Sammy. Ding dong. Ding dong.
It's a little dust print.
Mm-hmm.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. Cashel, for his part, is, well, he's going to maintain his posture, but make a very rapid exit. Very rapid.
And, a little more than Castillo communicated he was going to do, As you're walking out, a stack of papers flies by your head and impacts the floor just in front of you.
He quickens a step.
Once you're free of the doorway, the door slams shut, Castillo having not even come near it to cause it to do that.
So, I guess there's just the puff of smoke of weirdly Sammy shaped out there.
Mhm.
But otherwise, Wyatt and David are still there.
And a conspicuously absent
Mhm.
Sammy.
Well, we have
So
work
I
to
take
do.
The boss isn't too happy with you right now.
I did what I had to do.
Wyatt gives Cashel a weird look, but it doesn't last very long.
David's just gonna nod his head.
I think we should go do some training. Yes. Take out some
I don't-
aggression.
I don't think you're in any condition for training, Cashel. As he pokes one of the bandages, just to emphasize his point.
Cashel gives a
At that
wince at that.
Uh-huh.
At that point, Sammy walks around the corner. Okay, so did you finish talking to Castillo?
Yes, we're going trading.
Oh, perfect. Let me finish eating my breakfast. And then he like pushes his spoon down on the cereal to press the cereal down and grabs only milk.
What are you doing?
Well, you know, you let the cereal rest in the milk so the milk gets all sweet and then you drink the milk. And then you eat the cereal after.
Okay.
At least it's
I'm
not
not gonna-
powdered milk.
Who
Sammy,
would do that? That's weird.
never mind.
So, training?
Training.
I do not need to be in prime condition to tell you all how to properly do things. So let's go.
Slurp.
Shudder from Cashel.
Wyatt follows, but is just given Cashel the most, like, I guess, suspicious look. Like, you know, there's something going on with you right now, but I'm not gonna press it, and you're certainly not gonna mention anything about it. So we're at kind of a stalemate here.
There's a small limp to Cashel's steps. He's fine. Everything's fine.
Clearly something happened, but no one's gonna say anything, so here we are.
Oh, don't worry, Gimmond. Elevators will occur.
I mean, everything makes sense.
Speaking
You
of-
fought Cashel and King.
Oh, the training center's probably on the second annex.
Yes.
That's right.
So we're
Yeah.
taking an elevator up right now.
Hey, Mario, I
So-
have a question. Can I burrow through the walls?
You
No.
could, except I've got an ethereal influence that I need to resolve. So if you could just kindly step
Nope.
in the elevator.
Please do not be going through the walls anyways.
Suck eggs.
We do not need the place collapsing.
Property damage won't stop him.
The elevator doors open, and
the three of us
David
strong arm.
ushers Sammy, your carriage, good sir.
Oh,
Yeah, we all
you know
just-
what? I got it. He's too busy drinking cereal to notice. And then
And then
doors
David will
close.
just push him into the car carriage.
And then the doors are about to, just as the doors close, it clicks, and he's like,
Wait. Hold on.
Wait.
Buddy. Frosty, send it to me.
I send it
no.
to you in telegram.
Oh, that explains why I'm getting so many damn telegram messages.
I forgot earlier that that
we,
exists, so...
we could do that now while I'm reading this.
So, Matteo got some art.
Oh.
Like months ago.
Yes. And it is precious.
It is very precious.
You
That is Castillo, for the record.
He even dresses like he's from centuries ago.
Aw.
I mean, why wouldn't he? Who's been
Exactly.
dressing him?
Exactly.
To be fair, that style should come back.
I think so too.
What's old is will be new again.
Is that what's gonna happen? Like Castillo's gonna be like, people dress very differently, and Cachel's gonna be like, no, you're dressing correctly. Institute a dress code.
Yes, that will make it stand out more.
Well, in the office, for the agents, it's different.
God, I would love to have cloaks come back in fashion.
All right, Frosty, I got that for you.
Cloaks were like the peak of, staying warm and dry and such. They need to come back.
Oh, wait, hold on. Actually, there's one more order of business. If you like that art, please do me a favor and shoot a huge thank you to Raharu, who, like, the instant I put up the tip goal to get that art done, he funded all of it straight away.
Thank you, Raharu.
Thanks, Raharu.
Yeah. Shoot some love to a sweet Quagsire. He deserves it.
It was also done by Raijin.
This too.
Thank you,
Thank
Raijin,
you,
but you're still
Raijin.
stinky.
Thanks
Yes,
for
Sending love to Raijin. Also, Raijin has a bit of a story. Had some tribulations, let's say, while working on that piece. I'll let Zim tell it if you want to.
So first off, I had no idea what was like. I knew it was going to involve one of my characters and one of Matteo's characters. I did not know anything more than that. It was between them. I still don't know what the original idea was, but I know that Raijin, I kind of was like, hey, I'll trust Raijin's judgment on if I'm okay with the art. I trust him. And that sent Raijin through a little bit of a loop. And, then his computer kind of crashed on him and he lost the original file that he was almost done with. And so that crushed him. And, I've honestly been sitting here afraid to ask him what the status of this commission was. Because I didn't want to upset him, but also was like, we need to make sure he gets the art done. And I was also wondering why Matteo wasn't asking me about it, and like...
Yeah, for the record, about 3 days after I received the information that his computer was broken, I received this finished piece. So Raijin works hella fast.
My god, I had no idea.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Brian Magna just resubscribed
Brian.
for 40 months. Duke.
Thank you so much for that resub, Brian, and your 40 months of support. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't see that until this morning. I got a small sneak preview. And I have been excited to share it on stream here.
It's so sweet, and I can't wait to continue the Cashel... Wait, that ship name doesn't work. The Castiel ship. There we go.
That sounds like an angel.
Anyway. Yeah, it does, but... it's the
Actually,
best
that
I've
is
got.
an angel name from Supernatural.
I know it is.
I was like, I've heard that before.
Just combine Valen and Cashel. Vashel. It sounds awful. I love it.
Kashio?
Actually, Kashio's not bad. I like that one. Anyways, I've got to resolve 2 influences at once very quickly. So, when you step into the elevator, everyone else. I'm going to say everyone else doesn't see this because this has been Sammy's usual thing. But Gimmond,
no.
you can correct me and let me know if everyone does. But what Sammy sees upon entering the elevator is holographic fish and kingfisher birds just swimming in the air inside the elevator. Oh, everyone sees this. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, just creatures swimming about.
Wyatt looks at this, confused, and then turns to Sammy as if, like, just through facial expression, ask, "Is this the usual?"
I think someone's messing with us.
You know, I think I prefer this.
Do they suddenly just open their mouths and have human teeth inside?
One
and
of the fish
become
turns its head.
clownfish?
One of the fish turns its head towards Sammy and says, "Over what?" And that only Sammy sees.
He's going to take a spoonful of the really soggy cereal and eat it and not respond.
And then, when the elevator doors open, on the other side is a little short stack. It's a Gazimon
It's the
standing
same one.
there, his fists on his hips, and he's like, he looks like he's been expecting you guys. He says, "Okay, you must be the crew I'm working with today. Let's see, we got Cashel, we got David, Sammy, Wyatt. Huh. Where's the 2 gay ones? Anyway, come on, we're going to the gym. You got training to do."
That's the best elevator ride I've had in weeks. Okay, he's just gonna walk out very quickly.
Wyatt will follow, just looking very confused.
And yeah, over the course of your training montage, first of all, let me know what skills you would like to be working toward.
Well,
Oh,
go ahead.
I did have some particular ideas on this. I mean, there will be combat training, but also stealth.
Forcing gives out to get discounts on stealth.
So, Cashel, I've got some unfortunate news.
Oh no.
The moderate ethereal influence that Frostybite gave me specifically asked me to ensure the Gazimon made sure Cashel gets some rest. So, for the rule of cool and to support the influence, I would like to posit that maybe Cashel is not allowed to train this time.
He can be the coach. He can yell at us.
Yes, Cashel will accept a coach position then.
Okay.
And for the
through
stealth
that,
part,
you will get your benefits.
for the stealth part, he will be, you know, he'll have some people, you know, bring out. He'll have the room rearranged to give some nice cover obstacles, and there'll be you know, an object, random thing. We'll just say I don't know, basketball that he puts over at the end, and everybody has to stealth to get to it. And if he detects them, he's going to, I guess, have the Gazimon smack him with a move. Non-lethally, but... You know, if they get caught, then they get attacked and have to go start over.
Alrighty. Hey, Sammy,
Yes.
I need you to roll perception.
1, 2, 3. What should I use for attribute?
A great question.
The attribute is generally up to you. You'll just get different information depending on which one you use.
Fair enough. The macro. Why? Give me...
Just let me know what you use.
I'll use mind. Because
Oh,
it's the
okay.
bigger one.
So the result of that, just making sure I remember Scar okay. The result of my roll is an 8.
Yep, that's a 3.
Okay, well, it's certainly higher than a 3.
Mm-hmm.
So at various points throughout your training, Cashel, David, and Wyatt might notice a certain massive white bear Digimon wandering about the mock battlefield, using your stealth obstacles to hide specifically from Sammy. All for that, at the end of your training, Enoch can rise up from behind an obstacle, wrap her arms around Sammy, and give you the biggest jump scare polar bear hug.
He's scaring Sammy.
She's trying to.
I'm gonna roll a d10.
I mean, based on those rolls, I think she succeeds.
Does Sammy scream?
Sammy immediately tries to dive into the floor.
And if I recall correctly, that should work.
Yes.
So this bird burrows into the floor.
Oh,
With a very loud squawking scream.
I mean, this would technically call for an opposed athletics or acrobatics roll for grapple first.
I'm gonna say Enoch, being a giant, slow brown or polar bear at the moment, just isn't gonna contest him escaping. She's more satisfied
That's
that
fair.
her scare worked.
You see like a little lump of the ground below where Sammy's hiding.
Enoch transforms into herself, falling over the obstacle and laughing.
It then starts to move slowly towards where the basketball is.
but the lump where Sammy's burrowing through the ground.
Yes. As he realizes he can totally stealth to the basketball through that.
Cashel is going to send shadows through the hole where Sammy began and just, you know, slap him on the rump.
Ow. Fine. He's gonna climb back out.
Digging through metal and wood is not necessarily quiet.
True.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have seen me.
Also, for the record, with the burrow speed, you can absolutely say that he cannot dig through various materials, Maddie.
I just wanted to have that moment, but
That's fine.
in future, I will not allow you to burrow through most floors.
Sammy comes up from the ground and is just like cradling his wings because, ow.
Nice cradling his beak as he like spins around like a drill.
Uh,
And then he's
I
gonna
love
look
so
over
much about
and
Sammy as a character.
Uh-huh.
Sorry,
he's
go
also
ahead.
gonna look at a nuke and cross his arms and pout, and then look away.
Enoch begins cooing at you in her native language, hugging you and apologizing profusely.
Okay, fine. And then he's gonna give her a little pat on the head, reaching up.
Alright. So is it appropriate now to give the players a discount on, or like an XP discount on certain skills based on how they trained?
So at this point,
Or
what
would
we
that take more sessions?
You can absolutely do so. What we generally do is they need to make academics rolls to determine how well they learned it. And generally, you give an XP discount to the number of successes they get.
Okay, well, let's do that.
Oh no.
Finally,
Laughed in 0 academics.
look,
Uh-oh.
it's better than if you'd had us roll the skill itself.
Oh god.
I'm gonna solve that one.
Wait, I could just. There we go. I'm not. Yeah, it's 4 dice for me.
F. Never mind.
That's a 2.
Jesus.
That's all the luck that Ren sucked out of you returning.
Oh, yes! You have
I can't
no
deny
idea.
it anymore. He had such bad luck.
Yesterday, Ren was good.
Last night during Wild Traditions, I had to step away from the game because I got so fed up with it that all of my rolls were absolute and complete garbage. It was, I am convinced that it was because I, gave Red a hug and pats because he was stressed out at the beginning of it. Especially when he suddenly was rolling incredibly well that evening.
There you go, Maddie. I sent you the thing I made to
That's
simplify it.
I've literally
I saw that in the
uploaded.
wild.
I've sent
I
that
sent-
or uploaded that to YouTube as well. It's going there.
No, I sent him the water one.
Oh, that.
Oh.
Yeah. Go ahead and note down somewhere your XP discounts.
Why
Yeah.
I don't use my 5 XP discount?
So these discounts go on the EXP sheet. You can put that divide that up between relevant things that we train for here.
Fine, 5 on subterfuge. I'll take 1 point in it just for you.
Well, at least you learned something.
Hey, I'm a good learner. I can learn.
Yeah. So the only thing that's stopping me right now from doing a little montage of the 2 weeks, that it would take for construction to be completed is at some point during that 2 weeks, Sammy's gonna get his little problem seen too. So what I need from you all is, how long are we gonna wait on that?
Cashel
And
is
moreover,
ready to
what
go
planning's
now.
going into it?
That part is a great question because Cashel would love to plan for things, but he doesn't know what to plan for.
Yeah.
So I guess we're going to be going back to Castillo and asking questions about what we should plan for and what we should have ready and what supplies we should take and, you know. Though, just to keep up appearances, Cashel is probably going to send the other three with the questions to Castillo. And you know, keep up appearances and avoid Castillo.
That they're fighting.
Yeah.
That they're
Oh, like they're sending passive-aggressive messages in the group chat.
like
No,
they're not
no.
a disagree.
He's just avoiding Castillo for the moment.
Because the supposed yelling, right? The way Castillo sent Cashel out of his office last time we saw.
Oh my gosh. At some point, Sammy needs to tell the important secret to Wyatt and David.
Important secret.
Well, obviously, if they're avoiding each other, then it must have meant that they were dating, and now they're angry at each other, and that's why they're avoiding each other.
I guess Wyatt will bear that in mind.
I mean, when has Cashel ever avoided anyone? Cashel has the interpersonal subtlety of a bullet.
No pun intended?
I'll keep it in mind, but until we see definitive proof.
I mean, I don't know. I think at least they seem to be a bit mad at each other, which I can kind of understand why, because it's really weird that Cashel just went and, killed Hyro.
I don't believe it. I don't believe he killed Hyro.
But then why would Castillo yell at him?
Because maybe he convinced Castillo that he did it.
Or they're in on it.
Cashel's going to go and commission a fursuit that looks like Hyro. Except just a cloak
What, like
of
the
him.
human Hyro?
No, the Renamon.
Oh, okay.
Wear it as a cloak, you know?
Oh my god.
It's a Renamon skin fucking Kigu.
I thought you were going to say that you were going to hang him on your room like a coat.
Yeah, we'll do that. No, I'm joking on that, but...
Yeah, like...
You need to commission a tombstone is what you need to do to really keep up the deception.
I can just imagine, and this wouldn't happen, but I can imagine Castillo getting confused and, like, sending a message that he thinks he's sending privately to Cashel, but actually sending it in the group chat, like, oh, and, next time you come to my office, I'll look all stern and I don't know, make zero eye contact with you or something. But he's, like, sending it to the group chat.
No, I mean, he's been in a cell for hundreds of years. He probably has no idea how to work a smartphone.
Oh, exactly.
See, Wyatt, this is proof. If Castillo was in on it, he wouldn't be able to hide the truth. There must be something else going on here.
No.
I
know.
don't think so.
But yes, we were to go to Castillo's office to ask what we're supposed to, how we're supposed to prepare for gestures towards Sammy.
Learn shark trivia and learn to play game shows. I've been studying them religiously.
Oh, then Castillo's answer is going to break your little heart.
Somehow, I don't think it's going to be that simple, Sammy.
No, I don't. What is Castillo's answer?
Castillo says, well, I can reduce his server to a straight up battleground if you like, disrupting his influence with my own, and leveling the playing field, such that all you have to deal with is a very pissed off demigod like Digimon. Or, if you're just really invested in playing the game by his rules, I can get you there and we can see how his next game show plays out.
I'm going to veto that latter one, no matter what Sammy says.
But how do we, like, beat him in a battle?
Yeah, I mean, Cashel's bigger now. Cashel's form is... I mean, it's that thing that,
Yeah, but if Cashel got beat up fighting,
mentioned
like,
before and showed us before.
yeah, but if he got beat up fighting King and Hyro, the demigod got beat up fighting King and Hyro.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we stand much of a chance, sir.
Not as we are, anyway.
What if you help us fight?
Well, you defeated a Datumon somehow.
Ah!
Hope and, with hope and a prayer.
And Ido
Ah!
finished
So you
him
do
off.
have friends that you can conjure to this fight. Surely.
What? No, we didn't conjure him. He just sort of appeared.
Oh dear. Well,
But we do have allies. It's just getting them there that's going to be the problem.
he sighs and says, well, in that case, I do strategically, and I don't mean to tell you how to do your jobs, but strategically, I do recommend using Cashel's new powers to the best of your abilities.
Okay.
Full force, all the time, until the creature can no longer resist you.
Or Cashel is dead. Either way, a positive outcome.
No! Okay. We'll see what we can do.
Cosmo, I don't think a Hash Brown Factory summons Ido. I think we get a Gimmond that way.
Yeah.
I think Cosmos getting at wherever a Giemond is, Ido is not far behind.
Hey, fair. You know what? You're right.
But yeah, I guess we relay all this information to Cashel.
So yeah, boss, you're the linchpin in this whole operation.
It's gonna be very important because I feel like I've wasted hours instead of combat training learning trivia.
Because of course you did.
I felt it was important.
How dare you, Cosmo? We do not put up with Giemond. Giemond is a delight. Giemond is appreciated.
He did amend what he said.
I see that.
But he didn't amend the Ido part.
Yeah, I think being friends with Mala is really rubbing off on Cosmo in the wrong way.
Mala's friend. Mala's
Oh, they're
friend.
friends now?
Yeah.
Oh man, I knew the zoo was more lemony than before.
But yes, also, for the however long before we things start happening, Wyatt is probably going to spend a lot of time just keeping an eye on Edgar, probably to Edgar's chagrin, having his brother helicopter over him for hours at a time. But like, things are kind of scary right now. So Wyatt's,
Instead of a helicopter mom, it's a helicopter brother.
yeah,
Hello, brother.
There's a rumor spreading that while clearing out Hyra's room, someone staked a claim on the body pillow.
Gee, I wonder who.
In before it was Edgar. Plot twist.
Edgar's staying in the same room as Wyatt. Wyatt would know.
Would he though?
Yes.
Would he?
Also, he's been helicoptering over Edgar since the
But not
murder was solved.
24/7. Not 24/7, 365.
No, not every single hour of the day. But probably still a lot of the day, to the point where it's... I mean, Wyatt's starting to think it's probably bothering Edgar, but he's like, you know, he has to do this because people are getting killed now.
There are stakes.
Yeah.
What's the
I
most
like
expensive,
steak.
like, big blasty weapon we can buy at Mirrorpool?
Great question. Do you
The
mean
Death Star?
during? Do you mean during or before construction?
Both, probably. I mean,
Before it would probably be like your typical military RPG, or at least some modern equivalent. During
Yikes.
during that, though, the entire commissary has been disassembled and you can't purchase anything.
How much would an RPG be in credits?
All right, now I'm gonna add this to my Google search history. Thanks.
Oh, no. Put on another
Ah,
list.
boy.
Yep. Now ATF is after you.
Yep. As if they weren't already. I get carded every fucking day. Airsoft. I'm gonna add some credibility or some deniability here. Airsoft RPG.
Hello, yes, I'd like to purchase an airsoft nuclear weapon.
And then I'm gonna assume that the real thing's gonna cost like 4 times that. And we're gonna say it'll set you back. I don't know why I'm sitting here doing the math. I have a calculator.
Will I need a loan?
Because
Probably.
you wanted to flex.
You're not getting anything from Wyatt for that.
Tell you what, I'll just round to the nearest dollar. $2,200.
I'll buy it right now.
Oh no!
That sounds
Why do
really
you
low. I
want
think we should.
RPG.
I think you might want to like multiply by 6.
I have 6,600 credits.
Did you perhaps look this up?
The silence is deafening.
Well, I need to know.
I'm looking it up now. I don't mind this
Okay,
being
thank
on my. Huh.
If you want the
Rocket launcher
actual
for
answer.
sale. Russian RPG 2
What the
rocket launcher, deal with rocket, firing pin, and hard case.
Oh my god.
If you want the answer, if you're buying it in a country that doesn't allow you to buy it, it's gonna be really expensive. If you buy it from like the Russian military, it's like $500.
Oh my god.
Okay, so... Okay, that's a replica, so that doesn't help us. This is an...
RPG-7 has a unit price on Wikipedia.
There's AT4 rocket launcher for 3,200. So maybe those prices aren't
Okay.
too... I was expecting it to be a hell of a lot more.
Yeah,
they are
no,
for civilians.
The military buys in bulk, though, so
Yeah.
That's true.
they spend like millions on weapons, but individually, they're probably only a couple thousand.
so I'm gonna keep it where it is, 2,200. You want it at that price?
For an RPG, I'll take it.
Oh
Alright.
my god.
Now, would you like ammunition for that?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
That'll
Someone
be an
who-
additional 1,000.
Yeah, someone who is not Jiro. Like while he's kind of totaling up, how much would you like, by the way? I'm gonna give you the unit price at about 350.
Yeah, sure. I'll take only one because if I miss, it's over anyway. We don't need more, right?
Got you. Understood. But yeah,
Unless Cashel is willing to win.
So,
In case Sammy
so
dies instantly.
how long till we see Sammy with the RPG? launcher?
As soon as Cashel sees that, he is going to have words.
How much for the rocket itself? Or for the rocket?
You said
350?
350.
Perfect.
Yeah, the very confused and concerned temp worker who is manning the commissary while construction gets underway just kind of tilts his head at you and says, "So you trying to take down an elephant? Like, what's happening here?"
Oh no, a demigod.
I'm sorry I asked.
Yeah.
So, anyways, you just want to leave this cap right here. You want to leave this cap on until you're
Mhm.
ready to fire. If you fire it with the cap on, it'll probably still explode anyways, but why take that chance?
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Of course.
And then
And
he's
then-
Of
gonna...
course. The most concerned, of course, I've ever heard.
And then I'm sure I can spend some time training on how to actually use it in order to not, fire it in reverse.
Nobody stand behind Sammy. You will get hit with the backblast, and it will hurt.
Okay.
It'll kill you. It will
Yeah.
absolutely kill you.
Well, in Digimon form, probably not, but it'll suck.
Oh no, that would definitely kill us.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm assuming I can get training somewhere in Mirrorpool on how to use it.
Cashel would be happy to train you.
Perfect.
Oh no.
Don't teach my hamster to suck eggs.
Well, here we go. Another one.
Hey, Cashel. So I bought this and he just holds it up. I think we could use this thing as the Piedmon. Would you teach me how to use it? He's holding it in reverse.
Oh dear.
Okay, let me send this influence.
Not actually
Thank you.
holding it in reverse.
Thank you, Bluebat, for that influence.
Cashel, who is just going to look at Sammy.
I had to break up your flow, Zem. Are there any significant repercussions of granting this ethereal influence that I should know about?
No, I mean, Grease shows up here and there in the campaigns, and I play him usually, but it'll be fine, I think.
Because I know he's going to show up in this one too, but I don't know if him having this item is going to be a bigger problem down the line.
Nah.
Okay. Anyways, continue your conversation.
So yeah, Cashel is just going to look at Sammy blankly, reach out to take the launcher. Does Sammy resist?
Nope.
Perfect. Then he's going to grab Sammy by the ear and start dragging him to the commissary.
Hey! Hey, at least help me!
Did Ren get in here? What the fuck?
Azure channeled his inner Ren.
Alright, so I see that you allowed this one to purchase this item. He is going to need to purchase at least 10 more. Actually, no. Cashel pauses, looks Sammy up and down. We're going to need another 50 ammo for this before I am satisfied that I will let him use it. So,
Oh.
Sammy, go ahead and purchase.
I can't afford that.
Oh, certainly, sir. That'll be 17,500 credits.
Oh dear, Sammy, I guess you're not getting it.
But if we're fighting that thing, I think a thing to, blow up tanks is probably a good idea.
You only have one rocket. If you miss, then it just whiffs.
Do you at
Might
You
least have
wasted all that
training?
money.
Do you have at least have training rounds that we can purchase? You know, non-explosive ones for him to at least practice aiming.
Oh, of course. We have reusable rounds for this particular machine. There's a small chance they break with each use, though. The impact isn't kind to them.
Great.
How much are they?
I suppose we'll take 20 of those.
Alrighty. And he totals you up for 50 training rounds, which is going to set you back 1,250 credits.
He said 20.
Oh, 20. Sorry.
Yeah. Since they can be reused, but, you know, don't need the all 50.
That'll set you back 500.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's perfectly doable.
Oh.
And if you are going to use it, you are going to need more than just one single rocket. There is no point in having a weapon without sufficient ammo to use it more than once.
Fine, can I have another one?
Of course. That'll be another 350.
Give him 5 more.
Can he afford 5 more?
He can. He doesn't want to.
Okay.
What if we
1750 it is.
What if we make it 3 more, and then I have 4 in total?
No, 5 more.
4 more, so it's 5 total?
You're not gonna
5.
haggle your way out of it.
Fine.
Gib
me
Gib
5
Gab
more.
arguing with his Findom.
That's what a streamer
1750.
is. Yes, I'll take them.
I'm sorry, do we want to safe word me joking about that? Because I drew some ire last time I said something like that.
You're fine.
Okay, good. Just checking.
As always, there's the pineapple if people need it.
Okay.
Fine. We'll still have enough. Okay.
Alright, great. And he grabs Sammy by the ear again and drags him to the training room.
Ouch.
Michelle, I can walk.
But can you think?
Yes! Why do you think I got this? Ow.
Fine.
Just because his thought process is different than yours doesn't mean he's not thinking.
I'm just gonna buy this explosive weapon and just hope for the best.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
rocket.
That was exactly
With
his
one
thought
rocket.
You heard a spray or pray. Get ready for show up and blow up.
For a weapon that's historically pretty inaccurate.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Sammy doesn't
knowing
know that.
Sammy, he'd fire it in reverse and then hit all of us.
You think I'm behind, Sammy?
Good to know. I'm going to be putting long range on all of my moves.
Good because he has short range. And he has
And
the wind dash.
Cashel, it might be wise to label the ends of the launcher, so that Sammy knows which end is the business end.
Great. He'll put a post-it note on the firing end. This end towards enemy.
You just draw a little arrow towards it.
Sammy is the reason they put face towards enemy on claymores.
He has a
Wyatt,
one-pointed marksman. This will work.
Yes.
are you skittish at all about having some spotlight? Because I'd like to give you some.
Go ahead.
Alrighty. During the days of preparation, can I get some insight? You get the feeling that something has changed in Edgar's attitude, but can I get some insight from you? And to be forward with you, you'll get bonuses for using empathic here too.
Oh, hey. Yeah, I'm
thank
using
you for
empathic.
using the actual proper word.
What are
That's-
people?
People usually call it empathetic. And it drives me nuts. Because it's a pathetic
fair.
form of empathy.
To be fair, I just read the word.
So what's
Yes,
the,
and most of them
Sammy?
are too, and they still say empathetic.
So it's like a easier roll, or you?
The role as a whole will be easier if you use empathic.
Okay. Dice be nice.
All right. So your sixes also succeed.
Ah, okay. So that is 5 empathic.
Alrighty. So in the beginning, Edgar was understandably worried. He was concerned about you kind of having to go out and do your job. And then over time, his concerns kind of eased, and he was he's kind of like, you know what, you've got a job to do. They've trained you, surely.
Mm-hmm.
This is dangerous, but I trust you're doing it for good, right?
Mm-hmm.
But lately, you've picked up on a different tone. When he speaks to you and about you leaving specifically, and when you leave, his body language and something about the tone, something about the way he speaks, bears a note of almost remorse. Like the flicking away of the eyes, the slight lilt when he says goodbye, and even almost hesitates to wave sometimes. It's like he's constantly subliminally apologizing for something. You know your brother well, and you know when he was younger, he was pretty bad about doing this when he had a guilty conscience. What will you do with this information?
Wyatt, the next time they are in the room and stuff, is wherever Edgar sits down, he's gonna pull up a chair or whatever near next to him and be like, "Okay, what's up?" Because the way you are saying goodbye every time I leave calls to mind a guilty conscience. So what's up here? What's going on?
I'm gonna need you to roll some insight.
Mm-hmm.
Because I personally don't believe we roll enough dice in this game. So now
all
I'm
for
rolling all the
this.
dice for one interaction.
Do it.
Do it.
Gonna soul that one. Okay.
Fucking nice.
Okay.
What does Edgar have access to as far as like remind me how these things work? I don't genuinely believe there's anything in my power to do that could get him better than a 7, but
Is it 7?
I think
I
it's a 7.
rerolled the 1, so wouldn't it be an 8?
Oh, an 8. So yeah, definitely nothing I can do. But Edgar would try. So what are his best odds here?
I mean, he would have access to, like, theoretically soul, but like the boost dice and stuff.
Forgive me, I'm
I'm-
very, very slowly learning Scar.
I'm confused on what you're asking for.
So Edgar wants to not lose this roll,
Okay.
and he is desperate enough that he is willing to use everything at any cost he can to not do so. What does he have access to?
He has access to Vigor, Vigor Overcharge, which allows you to. You may use it once per roll. It costs a point of Vigor as well as a point of Exhaustion. But it allows you to make 9s count for 2 successes and explode, or it lowers the difficulty by 1.
Okay.
You also have access to Mind Boosts. Boost dice are replenished at the start of each session. And a Mind Boost would allow you to force Wyatt to re-roll one of his 10s there. It would be random, since you can see the result. Like, if you rolled the 10s and we wanted a mind boost, you might just say, okay, there's 3 of them, pick a number, and, we tell you which one to re-roll. Since you can see it, you'd probably just roll, 1d6 and...
4.
No, because the 1 was the result of an explosion. So technically that extra 10 is part of the third 10 there.
Oh.
So, if he rolls for random with a mind boost, that would get rid of that third 10 and the one that you rolled with the 1. Literally reducing your roll by 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alternatively, you have Body Boost, which can be used to get rid of dead dice that are neither success nor failure. You can use Body Boost for up to 3 dice at a time, and you just re-roll them. Or, of course, there's Soul for
Rerolling ones.
Re-rolling ones. And lastly, I know there's quite a few things, but they are easy to get. It's just a bit. Lastly, you have the Willpower Overcome or re-roll, and that just re-rolls the whole roll.
Okay. So what are his best odds here?
Best odd
By
would
your
be
estimation.
Mind Boost to make Wyatt re-roll a 10. And then you roll 1d6 and hope for a 4 or a 5 or 6 result for the third one, and
Are you mind boosting?
Yes.
But you can
What'd you
mind
roll?
boost multiple times as well.
Oh. That's like, oh god.
With the
Yeah.
understanding that he's not an agent, like he's
Depending
just
on
very
how
much
many boosts he has, you could reroll all of your 10s.
So, considering he's not an agent, not trained at all, I would probably say he has 2 boost dice per session to work with.
he's going to use both of those then.
Oh god. Okay. So what's the other one?
Wait, can you see either of these?
Nope.
No, we cannot, but you
Oh.
can click on them and drag them into the chat. Click, drag, and drop into the chat, and we'll see it. Ah!
Oh my.
Oh,
Okay.
first one was 4, second was 6, if the order matters.
Not really.
Okay, so I have to reroll both those 10s.
So for the formula, Wyatt, you'll want to do 2, change the front of it to a 2 and then subtract, in this case, -6 at the end.
Okay. So it's 2 -6 or
2 at the start, and then at the very end of the formula is -6. Okay, so that makes it a result of 6.
Okay, yeah. Still nowhere even close.
Unfortunately, he's rolling very well.
Yeah, he's really gone insane with it.
And that's just sometimes how it goes.
Yeah.
Freaking.
Oh.
I as the storyteller did not want him to win, but he was going to try.
Trust me, I get it. Last night, Cobalt and Nova. How many? They got like 28 successes on 5 dice.
Oh.
The dice compensate for the fact that they have Tic Tacs.
The 10s just kept rolling and rolling and rolling.
Infinite explosions.
You know, to be fair, you had one nearly infinite 10 chain in Last Hope.
That's different. I get to be mad because I'm storyteller.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So the outcome.
Mhm.
Hager tells you simply, and by the fact that he starts this statement and ends this statement without ever looking at you, and looks as though he's about to cry the entire time he's talking, you know he is lying. You don't even have to wait for him to finish if you don't want to. What he says to you, though, and you can let me know after if you interrupt him at any point. What he's going to say to you is, I just feel bad that you're stuck here, doing all this on my behalf. I mean, I feel like neither of us would have to be here if this stuff wasn't in my arm.
Wyatt doesn't interrupt him. But his expression softens, and he gently puts a hand on Edgar's good shoulder, like comfortingly, and says, "Look, I have always looked out for you, right? So
Yeah.
if there's anyone you can trust, I want you to know that you can trust me, because you are my number one priority in all of this."
Edgar is a little shaken up by your... You've seen through a lie or two that Edgar has told before, and he was perhaps expecting a less gentle response. So you giving him the response that you did fully breaks his composure. And he just kind of like puts his arms around you, sniffling and almost beginning to sob.
Wyatt holds him, rubs his back, lets him cry if he needs to.
And he says to you, I think I'm being haunted too.
Wyatt holds him tight. Just lets him, you know. Okay. Lets him cry, lets him get it out, and reassures him. Edgar, I am glad you told me. I'm going to do whatever it takes to help you with your arm and with this. So please, going forward, if anything else like this comes up, I need you to tell me.
Okay. He says, this time maintaining eye contact and, you know, giving you all the cues that he's being honest with you here.
Now, if I'm going to help you, I'm going to need to tell other people about this. Is that okay?
Of course.
Okay. So, what has been happening? Why do you think you are haunted too?
For the past 5 or 6 days, every time I go to sleep or daydream or anything, I'll close my eyes and I'll see this figure. It looks like a person in a dark robe with these glowing white eyes. And behind him, this massive, thorny creature. He lies to me about you and the agency and your mission. He tells me terrible things. I truly believe whatever is haunting me is trying to make me think that you're evil. That Castillo is evil.
Well, that's just not true. At least about me. And I believe in Castillo, so... You can trust me, Edgar. I promise you.
I know I can. Even when I was alone in that other world, I knew you would come for me. I have no reason not to believe you now.
Wyatt keeps holding Edgar for a little while longer. But once the moment passes and Edgar, starts reading or whatever he's doing, Wyatt will immediately report this to Castillo. Oh boy.
And, yeah. Castillo will take the information, smile, and say, "Thank you for bringing this to my attention. We'll begin investigating once Sammy's situation is dealt with. If your brother is in danger, or seems to be in the path of imminent harm, please let me know, and our priorities will be adjusted."
Thank you. I will do that if anything comes up. And I guess Wyatt will go back to watching out for Edgar.
Alrighty. David.
Hello.
Hi, you thought I wasn't going to pick on you. Well, you're right. I don't actually have some terrible harrowing scene. Instead, I have a little friend coming to check in on you.
Oh, my little buddy.
Yep. You recall the familiar feeling of a soft weight resting on top of your head. And you become even more aware of it when the little body of the Wanyamon kind of hangs over the front of your face and says, "Hi there."
Oh, hey, little boy. How's it going?
I'm doing okay. How are you?
Oh, I can't complain. Things are starting to heat up around here. But, just comes with the job.
So I've heard. Are you really gonna try and take down a Piedmon?
Well, try is the operative word, but that is the plan. We have to rid Sammy of this Piedmon's influence.
Oh gosh. Well, I know I'm just a little Wanyamon, but if there's anything in the world I can do to help, please let me know, okay?
I will.
Listening to the storyteller's voice break in real time. I cannot do this voice very long tonight. I'm sorry.
It's all good. But yeah, if there's ever anything that I think that you could help us with, I will let you know.
Thank you. And this place is gonna look different soon, isn't it?
Yeah, they're doing a big renovation project that we are kind of spearheading a little bit. We get to more or less say what goes, or, little additions here and there. Some things are set, but we get to have a little bit of say into it.
That's awesome. I hope you color it blue. Like blue.
Me too. Let's see if they could speckle a little bit of blue in there somewhere.
Well, sorry to bother you. Oh, go away now.
Oh, you don't have to. It's no bother. I enjoy it when you come by to visit.
Oh, well, if that's the case.
Then he'll wrap the longest, strongest part of his body around your neck and just kind of hang as a necklace, just kind of observing the world around him.
David will give the Wayamon head pats.
All right. Sorry for those interruptions. I just wanted to make sure everyone was getting a little screen time.
You're good.
Those weren't interruptions. Those were part of the game. You're fine.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but you guys were talking about a fucking rocket launcher, and I hated to interrupt you.
We were about to. We were literally transitioning from one scene to another. That's a perfect time to shift over to others.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, Sammy, let me know. Who are you blowing up?
Oh, never mind. I mean, I assume some training would do good. Generally, probably.
Okay.
Either assisted by Cashel or whomever at Mirrorpool can help.
Oh, Cashel is going to be very closely training you on this. He does not want you or any of the others on the team to be blown up by you being incompetent.
He's got one marksman, he can do it.
Yeah, you're being trained until that is at least 2 dots.
Then is it a bad time to mention my physical accuracy for a marksman is 5?
Okay, so for my next character, I'm thinking a Guilmon.
Remind me why I like Guilmon so much. I've heard the name. Oh, the little orange dude. Hell yeah.
Well, red,
Yeah,
It's
but...
more red.
Red.
I'm colorblind. I'm sorry.
Oh,
There.
Peppa
Sorry.
Pat.
Wait, no. I may actually be thinking of the wrong Digimon entirely.
Oh,
yeah,
are
I
you
was.
thinking
That dude's clearly
Agumon?
red. I was thinking Agumon. Sorry.
No, Guilmon.
Guilmon's is red and a little bit bigger than Agumon.
And loves bread.
More sprinkled.
Also, the size
And-
is up for debate because, well, Agumon changes sizes multiple times.
True enough.
So yeah, do you need me to roll a academics check for this?
Yes, you're going to need an academics check, and I am going to be assisting you on that with +3.
Perfect. Go ahead and roll.
Yowza.
Do I use the mind boosts? Is it a good time zone?
What would be mine? Would be soul, right?
Or soul, yeah.
Yeah, you can't
Digimon.
mind boost your own
I only have one.
tents.
Yes, soul boost. I am going to spend a vigor to make those 9s explode.
Fair enough. Let me roll that. How many? I'm gonna roll 1 for the soul, so it's 3. How many 9s? 4, 5. Oh, lovely. That 9 also explodes, but I didn't include it in the formula because I'm stupid.
Oh.
Of course.
Alright, I'm spending 2
Wow.
of my soul to make those last two ones reroll.
Okay. I'll tally up the math in a second. We can actually make the 9s explode. Zim, it's fine. You're not gonna die. Sorry.
You rolled the wrong thing.
What? Yeah.
You changed the wrong. So the D after the
Oh.
D needs to be 10,
Yeah.
and it's the other 10 that you turn to a 9.
I did that earlier today. It's weird. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13, I think, yes.
Yes, that would be 13.
That means you get the second point for free.
Yeah.
Technically, so the general rule is you can only train once per day, but, well, we've got a couple of days, so I figure it's fine for him to... We just say it happens the next day.
Mm-hmm.
I may even be able to go to 3 marksmen. No.
Yeah, you need 12 extra EXP.
Oh, I know how I can pull 12. I'm done. I have 3 marksmen.
What'd you do?
He just changed one of the other skills.
Which other skill?
Let's see this marksman roll then.
Oh,
Okay.
shit.
Oh.
It's-
Would an RPG have any accuracy boosts?
I think if anything, it has a negative.
Negative boost.
We're gonna ignore that.
Oh,
hey!
there's money.
Work.
It could have been a lot worse.
It could have been
I mean, look.
-6.
It's a 6 on 7 die. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, you know, that is pretty good.
Cashel's going to watch this. Frown slightly. Great. Now do it again.
Once more with feeling.
Consistency, right? You're
Yep.
looking for consistency.
And you don't find it.
Bye, Nook.
Hey, it's not a bot.
The rocket launches perfectly, but somehow veers to the right.
Just a 90-degree angle.
Okay.
Jesus.
Look, Cashel, I think I got it.
Again.
Fine. Last one.
Uh-oh.
Consistently terrible.
Yeah, the first one was good.
Oh.
Consistently mediocre.
I'll be running structure rolls on the,
Oh dear.
Well,
rocket
these are the. Oh, okay, yeah.
So each of those breaks after its first use.
So that's what, 3 more?
Yeah.
Good enough. Look, Cashel, okay, look. I know what it looks like, but I promise.
Again.
Look, I know you don't trust me, but please trust me. I promise I won't miss.
I know you don't trust me, but please trust me.
I have more at stake in this than anyone else. I don't want to miss, and I won't.
Cashel's going to just go stand next to the training target. Again.
Oh.
He's going to look at Cashel, and he's actually going to cross his arms. He's gonna like put down the RPG, cross his arms, and then he's gonna shift into Sammy. And then he's going to flap his wings and hit the target with his with one of his moves. The flap flap. Which is a guaranteed accuracy.
Oh.
It's really cool, actually.
So it just hits.
Yes, it
Yep.
just hits the target. I can roll the power roll if you want to, but I don't know if you want me to roll it.
I won't
Are
make
you
you
hitting-
unless Cashel does.
Do you want me to roll that power roll?
She just like machine guns out these flaps, and they just never miss.
He will accept this.
Look, if you really, really don't trust me with the RPG, fine, but at least don't endanger yourself like that unnecessarily. I don't have it in me to kill one of our teammates, okay? I'm not you.
Let's
Shots
hope
fired.
you never have to be.
Sometimes you're really weird.
Cashel is just going to walk out of the training room.
Oh. Thank goodness I don't have to buy any more of those.
So, $20 that when Sammy actually tries to shoot it at Piedmon, they botch.
Zim, I have a plan, don't worry. The funniest part is I'll probably still do more damage with Flap Flap. That's 22 power roll.
Blink, blink. Oh, that's a lot.
But I believe in the RPG.
I mean, it'll at least be a decent opening.
Yeah. I need to interrupt the monologue at least once.
Just that would be a cool moment.
So, the witching hour strikes,
Oh boy.
punctuated by several tones from the PA system. And then silence. Does anyone else have anything they'd like to do before we launch our expedition into the Piedmon server?
Kiss and Nook at least one.
What?
Kiss and Nook at least once.
Oh.
One smooch.
He's giving
let
it a
another-
kiss.
Yeah, if you let another night pass, you'll get a kiss from Enoch. That's no problem.
Worth it.
And if you even just find Enoch, she'll kiss you. It's fine.
Be nothing else. Maybe we should have grabbed healing items. Oh well.
I mean,
Anyone
Cashel's got healing, so.
I trust
I
you.
don't. I mean, beyond the like reassuring Edgar and stuff, and the saying, see you later to him. Wyatt doesn't have anything else to do.
David's just gonna be hanging with his little buddy.
Alrighty. Then you guys let me know how many more days will pass until we begin.
I think the next day works for me.
Mhm.
Alright. Particular time in mind?
Broad daylight at midday, because that's less scary.
Yeah.
Except it might just be night in there.
That's a later problem.
Yeah, time moves different.
Reality can be whatever I want, Sammy.
Can it be whatever I want so you can leave me alone?
What did I say last time? I will never let you leave.
Oh.
Anyway, midday comes. And final briefing. I assume you have all entered the room to speak with Castillo about going.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
Cashel
Sorry, I'm
will
doing
go
a
this
lot of.
time.
Sorry, I'm doing a lot of I assumes right now. I'm just trying to move things along. Yeah. Castillo says to you, he says very seriously as he holds a little ball of energy between his palms. He says, now, with this, whoever carries it will be able to signal to me from inside the other world when it is time for me to rupture their control over the server. From that time, it will be taking a good amount of energy to keep it that way, to assure he cannot regain control. So please, only use it when you are ready to start the fight. I can hold it up indefinitely. I would really, really, really like not to.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, one more thing. If you need an emergency evacuation, this is fine. However, you're going to have to signal it to me well in advance. It takes a long time to, with no mechanical help, open a portal to some server in particular. If things start going south, I need you to realize it straight away, and to let me know so I can be working to get you out of there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I trust you have your game plan.
I hope so too.
The best
Good
we
luck.
have.
He smiles at Cashel and says, I trust you. And with that, he will kind of let the orb of energy levitate in front of the four of you. Whoever touches it next will have the ability to signal Castillo from within the other world.
Hmm. Like, probably Cashel, right? Like,
Sure,
I have
Cashel
my
will
hands
take
full.
it.
because like, I don't know about the other two, but Wyatt doesn't feel like he'd do well with that responsibility.
My hands are full.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Cashel will push his fingers into a space seemingly between the reality of your world and that of the other world, and then separate his hands, opening a rift much more peacefully than other rifts that have opened in your presence, or at least in Wyatt's.
Mm-hmm.
The rush of wind is still there as air is being pulled out of your world into the void that is the other world. Yet there is no loud cracking or violent pull. Only the wind summoning you to Piedmont's fortress.
So who wants to go first?
Cashel will lead the way.
Yep. Wyatt will follow.
David will follow.
Sammy's gonna look at Castillo. It was a pleasure to know you. And then he's gonna walk in.
Wow.
You have little faith.
I don't think you're finished yet, Sammy. He will mutter, even after Sammy has entered the other world. And then the rift will close. When you are once again conscious of your surroundings, Sammy, yours look very familiar to you. You're inside a tube in an otherwise pitch dark room. On your left, you can see another tube inside of which stands David. To the right of you, the one on which stands Wyatt. And then in the far corner of the room is Cashel.
Is it past David or Wyatt?
Past David.
Okay.
Thank goodness I knew
And-
the trivia study was useful.
And
Sorry,
past Wyatt. A figure who's kind of slumped over in his tube. Little bag over his head. He's just there, not actively doing anything. The darkness remains. What do you do?
I mean, just to since I assume we're in our Digimon forms.
That would be wise, yes.
Yes. Wyatt is gonna just to test start like scratching the tube with his claws.
Alright. You don't need to make any kind of roll for that. Your claws, they're scratching up the inside of your little plexiglass tube pretty bad. It's not immediate heavy damage, but if you keep doing it, you're pretty sure you're gonna get through.
I mean, then why don't just keep doing it?
Alrighty. Sammy, you really ought to teach your friends some manners. I've gone to all this trouble to set up such a beautiful set for our next show, and he's ruining it.
Well, I mean, he doesn't have to play the game. He didn't practice like I practiced trivia. I'm ready for this one.
Very well. Lights. Camera. Rencoin. And just then... Sorry, go ahead.
Why just pauses for a second at that? Just like, what?
And a bunch of canned lights will come on. Showing much the same game show set as before, except many of the standee placeholder audience are now just like cardboard cutouts. And a lot of them pretty disheveled and damaged. This place has changed a bit since your last visit, Sammy.
Oh. Are the ratings not good?
Yeah. No one's really been watching Count the Teeth in a while. But you're here. And you're everyone's favorite contestant. So I'm sure things will pick up. And you were so kind as to bring some friends through. Why don't we get introduced to them now? What's your name? He says, leaning into David, kind of tilting his head.
Have they ever seen Piedmon before?
Probably not.
Oh, God.
David.
Charmed to meet you, David. He says, extending his hand to you as if you could shake it.
Yes. I'm sure you are. He'll extend his glove.
The glove bonks harmlessly off the plexiglass window.
Donk.
Maybe later. Ooh, the bright yellow one. You're interesting. What is your name?
Must I? He's still like scratching at the glass, trying to get through it.
Alright, this time go ahead and roll me a d10. Ooh. Hey. Look, stop it. You haven't made as much progress as before. It looks like the middle of this glass is getting sturdier than the outer layer. Hey, stop that. That glass is expensive, you know.
Good.
What?
I said good.
Sammy, your friends are real jerks, you know this?
They're actually really nice. There's one of them that's kind of a jerk sometimes, but even then, I think he can be nice in his own way.
It starts kicking the glass.
If it helps, I brought you a gift.
One moment. And then he keeps one foot planted on the ground, but his other foot stretches an insane distance to reach the other side of the room where Cashel is. And then the rest of his body kind of slinkies over, and he's like, "And who are you, my stalwart fellow?"
Castle.
I see. Mirrorpool trained you well.
The only one.
Why didn't say shit?
Yeah. Cashel took note of Sammy and David there. But
Well,
he
already
he approves of Wyatt.
He already
No
knows.
To
selling
be
it.
fair, I forgot. Or Merl forgot. Merl's tired.
Your Honor, I plead I forgot.
I
Or what?
plead EB and DB the Sleepy.
Mirrorpool trained you well. No matter. I've no use for your names after this. So, Sammy, are you ready to start episode 2 of Count the Teeth?
I wanted to give you a gift first, if that was okay.
Groupies and their gifts. Fine, what do you want?
He pulls out one of the rockets and he offers it up.
The eyes of the Piedmon's mask expand as the little white dot that makes up his pupil kind of fixes on the rocket. Oh, what am I looking at?
It's a human invention. And normally you hold and it tends to give you good luck, and I was kind of hoping that I could offer you this if you were to just leave me alone, please.
Plus 1 point for Sammy.
What does it do?
If you hold it up when you start fighting, it gives you good luck. I brought it for me because I'm expecting that maybe we fight, but also maybe we don't have to.
Roll deception. If you bypass an entire boss fight by tricking the boss into killing himself.
I mean, I didn't want him to kill himself. I wanted to hold it when I shoot him with another one, so I blows it twice.
It's
That's
roughly
something.
equivalent to me.
I mean, I don't think he'll die from a rocket exploding.
The only
To
problem
be
with
honest, I think it'll hurt.
oh no.
I don't expect him to die.
I'm gonna willpower that.
You should.
You're not botching that.
I'm gonna body this. I'm gonna reroll all of those.
I feel like the consequence for you botching it is him blowing it up in your hand.
And I'm gonna vigor that 9.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
And then doesn't the other 9 explode?
I already counted it.
That was
Oh.
a 7?
Yes. So it's the 9, then I rerolled those 3 body, with body, then 2 more, and then I vigored to make them 9s. So
Huh?
God, I didn't mean to make this god an idiot. You outrolled him by 1.
I say I used everything, but it's something.
Yeah. Admon eyes it curiously, and then kind of bends down to the bottom of the plexiglass, somehow getting his slender fingers beneath it, and just kind of pulling it up just enough to give you the space to offer him the rocket.
He gives it.
So yeah, he's gonna take it into his hands and just kind of walk back to his stage, examining the rocket.
He's gonna look at Cashel and start reaching for the rocket launcher.
Cashel's going to shake his head because you're still in a tube!
Wait,
Yeah,
the tube's raised, right?
Well, he's trying to.
It was raised, but he let it back down.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but that's how they.
Oh, yeah.
Like, if we fight, we can start a fight. That's all he's saying.
Can
Uh,
Wyatt fit his fingers under the edge of the tube?
I don't know what kind of role that would be, but there
Or
would
what?
definitely be some. There would definitely be some part of this role that is you having to force the plexiglass up enough for you to get your fingers under it.
I would say athletics for that.
Oh boy.
Followed by acrobatics
Alrighty.
to actually get your fingers underneath while, forcing it up. Probably with a +1 difficulty.
Oh boy.
And while you're rolling that, if your ratings are low, perhaps adding some danger for yourself might help as well.
Let's just see how much of a dumbass this Piedmon is. Some danger, you say? By all
Well,
means.
I assume that if we get answers wrong, we're going to be harmed, yes?
Only if you get enough of them wrong.
Well then, if we get them right, perhaps you get harmed.
Wait. You're actually going to play my stupid trivia game?
I've been practicing.
Cashel's just gonna gesture over to Sammy.
Oh, he does a little happy dance in place, like shifting from foot to foot. He's like, oh my gosh, willing participants. It's been so long. Yes, let's get started right away, he says, slamming his fist on the desk in front of him, which conjures a bunch of music and... How you doing over there?
It's only a 3 on the athletics.
You're not able to budge the glass.
He's
You can try again,
trying.
though. You can try again. But yeah, bunch of distorted fanfare and lights flickering in and out as the stage tries to rise to its former glory, but simply can't anymore. And then the Piedmon leans in and says, welcome back to Count the Teeth, sponsored by Rencoin, to the moon. Today we have 4 wonderful contestants to participate in Count the Teeth. Let us meet our guests. First we have, and then he violently judders to the pod right in front of Wyatt, or to the space right in front of Wyatt's pod, and says, up first, our friend Wyatt.
No, that's a 1. Wait, I
So he's
didn't
just
give him
watching
my
you
name.
struggle with the glass,
And I didn't give him my name.
He doesn't need you to tell him. He's been following Sammy around.
Yeah. Why do you think David just gave his name?
Yeah, no, Wyatt doesn't pay him
That's
any
why.
mind. He's just trying to move the glass.
But yeah, he So yeah, in that case, he asks you some question related to a piranha's teeth. Would you actually like to hear it, or are you even going to entertain it?
Sure, I'll hear it.
Shit, I didn't actually have a piranha tooth question ready.
Lamau.
I mean, Wyatt definitely doesn't know the answer.
Well,
100%.
if you as the player can guess it right, Wyatt avoids taking damage.
Mm-hmm.
So we can hear each other, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great. Everybody have +4 preventative HP. Cashel is
Oh, hell yeah.
using primeval. He has primeval leadership because, of course. So he is going to use the inspired health to give you all +4 preventative.
Yeah. Thank you.
So, Wyatt, your first question. Piranhas are very similar to sharks, in the sense that they are polyphyodonts. What does that mean?
Sammy raises his hand.
Sorry, Sammy, this is Wyatt's question. And cheating will not be tolerated, he says, spinning the blades on the horrific mouth right above Sammy.
He lowers the hand.
I have no idea. Yeah, sorry, buddy. I have no clue.
Ah, what a shame, he says, pressing a button on his desk.
Mhm,
And the
mhm.
mouth above Wyatt's head lowers slightly.
I'm just imagining that Wyatt was frantically trying to get out or lift this up. Then he pauses to answer that question just as calmly as that, and then goes back to frantically trying to get out.
It's less frantic and more like, honestly, at this point, just idly trying to get out.
He then looks at Sammy and says, "For absolutely no bonus points, Sammy, would you like to answer that question?"
It means they replace their teeth throughout their entire lifetime.
That's correct. Sammy, a question for you. He says, walking over to the front of your pod.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get something perhaps... Let's get a question that you would be, well, particularly privileged to know the answer to. The lights flicker out, and just as before, the screen in front of you illuminates. What is Cronin's real name?
Samuel looks at the screen, then looks at the Piedmon, then looks at the screen.
Oh, the Piedmon's disappeared. It's the same as that one time where everything just went dark and silence filled the room.
Why do they ask weird questions? Why can't they ask about teeth? I studied sharks. I studied piranhas. I studied snakes. But no, they have to ask this weird stuff. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Your character would have access to this information, so you can
Yes.
you can just relay that he tells Piedmon what the name was.
No, Sammy's saying he forgot.
Oh, okay, Sammy's lying to Piedmon.
Totally.
Well, are we sure it's lying?
Maybe like a 50-50 chance.
There's a loud game show buzzer before the lights flicker back on, and Piedmon is in the tube with you. He says, Sammy, that's incorrect. You know what we must do now? And then the grotesque head above you lowers much further than it did for Wyatt. Its gnashing teeth already tickling at the feathers on top of your head when it reaches
I'm
its
sorry, it's
lowest point.
Ishmael Boss. It's Ishmael Boss.
Oh my god.
That's correct. And then he leaps up into the grotesque mouth, reappearing on the other side of the stage.
Oh, please tell me Sammy gets bathed in blood.
Oh, yes, of course. Anything to add to the fear factor?
He's curling up on the ground.
Ishmael Voss. I should have known. Anyways, David, are you ready for your first question?
What you got?
Gotta look up another tooth-related question. Because the storyteller did not prepare for you guys to actually play this fucking game.
I mean, Cashel has the thing. He can make this stop at any moment.
That's true.
Yeah, but he's curious where this is going to go, and if he'll actually, follow through with him being at risk as well.
So, this time, Piedmon says, David, snails. Pretty weird creatures. Tell me something, and this one's gonna be a real softball. Do snails have teeth?
Snails do not have teeth.
Sorry, friend. He hits the button, and the head drops a little bit. Snails actually have about 25,000 tiny teeth called radula on their tongue.
Yeah, but that's cheating, because it's not really a tooth in the same way we have. It's the same tooth structure, but it's not actually a tooth. It's not made out of enamel or tooth material.
Sammy, are you sure you want to argue with the host today?
But it's wrong.
He kind of does the I'm watching you gesture with his fingers.
I don't know. It does seem to be kind of against the spirit of the game if you are going to, ask trick questions like that.
Fine. He smashes the button again, and the head slowly recedes upwards. Whatever. Fine. On a technicality, I guess they don't have teeth, they have radula. But you're not going to get me to hurt myself over that. Cashel, I suppose it's time for your question.
He just gives a gesture to go ahead.
Another flash as the lights go out. Once again, the Piedmon has disappeared, and a screen before you illuminates. Do you know what you're fighting for?
Yes, I am fighting to keep my team safe.
There's a long pause and a lot of silence after your answer. And then the lights come back up, and Piedmon is in front of Wyatt's tube again.
Oh my god.
Piedmon does not at all acknowledge your answer, instead moving right on into the next question.
Excuse me, I did answer that question correctly.
It was a subjective question, and from my point of view, you got it quite incorrect. So let's do us both a solid and move on.
Wyatt is still hitting and
Try it again,
moving.
Wyatt. And please break it this time, because I'm running out of questions.
It's a 4.
Alright. You managed to slip the plexiglass up enough to get your fingers under it. Now roll some acrobatics to get them under.
Is this a storyteller equivalent of being like, what's the NPC's name? What time of day is it?
No, this is the storyteller expecting us to go the usual route of murder hobo, and instead we're actually like, actually, let's just be friends.
I'm out of boost dice, so there's not much I can do about 3 1s.
Vigor or willpower?
You know, I could willpower. That's true. Let's get rid of that. It's a 3, not much better. I mean, I could body all those 2s. A bunch of those 2s.
I will yield for decision.
Yeah, I'll body. Oh wait, no, I don't have any. Nope, that's I gotta stay with that. I don't have any.
Is it
dice.
supposed to be a difficulty 8?
I believe it was.
Oh,
Well, yeah, I
okay.
did say that would probably be a higher difficulty, because, I mean, it's smooth glass that he's trying to raise up, and then presumably heavy, so he's got to be very fast about getting his fingers under it before it slides back down.
I didn't know.
He does have metal claws, though.
Well, yeah, I'm not worried about you hurting yourself under them. It's a matter of speed.
Yeah. I mean, Wyatt is fast.
Gotta go fast. I didn't know that was a thing. I thought there was something wrong with the formula.
Well, I will remind you that you could always make an argument for initiative instead.
True. Yeah, and actually initiative, because that's speed. That's like reaction time, right?
Yeah. And apparently Frost Husky might be playing a card.
Oh.
First card played, and it's 7 minutes from the end.
Worth it. That's fine. We can just keep Merl up for another hour, right, Merl?
No.
Do you want to wait 2
Oh,
weeks for
so
comp
2 hours.
to
Got
Mage?
it.
Oh, I can't.
Merl, think about it. If we start the fight, we're gonna have to wait 2 weeks.
But Merl, you're right next to work anyways at a hotel, so it's fine, right?
Yeah, but there's like a foot of snow out there. 2 miles is gonna take like 30 minutes.
What if I offer you 1 kiss per hour?
Aw. Cute.
Damn. But no, I can't.
Fine, 2 per hour.
God damn it, Gabby.
Mwah.
That's so many 2s. That roll is 50% 2s. It's the curse of 2.
And then that 1-7.
There to mock me.
It's like, haha, I could have been a success, but no.
Not have any extra.
So, Frost Husky, do you have something? We're kind of sitting here waiting on that.
Asher, do you have any like boosts from your?
Feel my
botches or
amazing
no?
brain. Go on, touch it.
Wait. I forgot about that. Nope. don't have any botch days.
I think considering how close we are to the end, Wyatt, you're not, no, none of us should be missing any willpower or vigor or anything, because...
I just used it.
Oh. Okay, well then I guess you do get that back and half of your max boost dice then.
At the end of session, or yeah, for next session, right?
Well, boost dice are per session.
Yeah.
The willpower and vigor are for each long rest.
Yep.
So you can't use a boost die now and not lose anything for the next session.
Exactly.
I'm all out of boost die.
You got half of them back.
You got half of them back because of that Black Lotus.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Have you used any vigor or willpower?
I just used the willpower for that roll.
Then you get it back.
Yeah, and you get half boost dice back.
And you get half of your maximum boost dice back.
Okay, yeah, let's body those twos.
Ido, you are precious. No worries,
That was
Frostdusky.
precious.
Dice be nice. Nope.
Can you vigor to make the sevens count?
He can.
You know what? Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. Vigor. The sevens count now. So that's 5 total.
How much?
5 forceful.
Alrighty. You do manage to get your hand up under there, and by God, does it hurt your fingers when the weight comes down, but you've got a firm hold of it. And with the added leverage of your other hand, it does not take much for you to push the plexiglass up and over your head.
Yeah, I'm getting out from under the plexiglass.
Well, hey, now, hold on a second. The show's not over. He says, approaching you.
Did you have no plan for if you managed to get out?
I mean, what am I gonna do? Raise yours? But no, I had zero plan. That was just Wyatt going off. I am trapped. I do not wish to be trapped. I'm going to remedy that.
Well,
Just a mouse getting out of the cage and then just sitting in front of it like, what?
Yeah, well, if he's coming towards me, yeah, I'm gonna attack him.
Alright, let's roll initiative.
Yeah!
And that's where we're gonna end it for today.
We need that signals him.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that'll probably, be the, right before combat, he'll activate it, if that's good with you, Mattio. But we'll handle that next time. Thank you, everybody, for joining us today for Agents of Reflection Scar, which we're going to be continuing with for the next 2 hours because Merl's been bribed. Oh, I forgot to remove the Art Marten thing. But anyways, check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. There on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I cannot do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, that you can also do so by sharing the stream around, grabbing some packs of cards through Stream Loots, going over and checking out my friends who also stream, such as Mattio, over at twitch.tv/MattioRasu. But for now, thanks so much for joining, and I bid you all the most fondest adieu.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.